my goodness friggin' gracious. It's March. Oh my gosh, viewers. I've actually had the craziest, like, one of the busiest weeks. Like, I'm not even kidding. I've barely had any time to watch YouTube videos this entire week. And that's saying a lot. Because trust me, I watch a lot. You guys probably knows I watch a lot of YouTube videos. And, like, this week I had a load of math to do. I still got a lot of math to do. I had a load of chemistry. I had a chem exam last night, and I still got some chemistry to take care of. And we had a dress rehearsal today for concert band. Like, I play the tuba, and our actual concert's on Sunday. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing that. And there won't be any Walking Dead reactions, or unfortunately, I can't make any reactions to the Oscars either. I'm kind of disappointed with that. But you know, band is band. You gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, I got some biology stuff that I had this week. It's just like spring break is in 2 weeks from now, so that's probably why teachers are slamming us with so much like work. But like, it's just been, guys, I've been a mess this entire week, and it's not been good. Like, I just, like, you know, like, I was Tuesday, right, was Pokemon's 22nd birthday, and I was really hoping I could make a Pokemon video or something like that. But of course I couldn't because I was too freaking busy. I do want to make more Pokemon videos. I don't know if I want to make like Let's Plays, because I think the software, like, you know, to get your 3DS to work with Elgato or whatever you gotta use for 3DS is like way too complicated and expensive. You know, it's just, that's out of my reach right now. But yeah, they're moving Pokemon over to the Switch. Not too sure how I feel about it, in all honesty, because I love my 3DS. Anyway, we're here. The real deal why I'm making this video is to rank all 4 February 2018 films that I have seen from worst to best. Yeah, so this February has been a pretty interesting month for movies. I will say that. I definitely missed some films this February. I'm upset that I missed Early Man. I really wanted to see that. It came out the weekend Black Panther did. It wasn't even playing in my like theater that is like convenient for me to get to. So unfortunately, I had to skip it. And I might just have to wait for it kind of DVD, which really stinks because I really want to support films like Early Man, because, you know, I love prehistoric stuff. I love, you know, animated films, especially from like claymation animated films. Like, those really deserve more notice. So yeah, my apologies for missing Early Man. But the films I did see will definitely be discussed in tonight's video with this Black Ops 3 gameplay that I've had sitting around on my files for God knows how long. Yeah, I'm finally getting around to using that. But anyway, the worst movie that I saw this February, the first film that I saw this year I passionately dislike, and that is Winchester. What even was this movie? This movie was boring. It was a horror movie. Like, honestly, I don't remember what this film was even about. Like, actually, it was like this psychologist who's an alcoholic or has like a medication problem in the early 20th century. He goes to like help to the Winchester mansion to help the lady there with like her I don't know, mental issues, and like, and there's a lot of ghosts. I'm pretty familiar with the whole, like, you know, how Winchester Mansion is like most haunted mansions in the United States, and yeah, the whole real life story behind that's really cool. And I would love to learn more about that, and hell, even visit the mansion itself, because again, I love ghosts, I love monsters, I love myths, I love legends. Like, that stuff's cool. But like, films like this just shit on those kind of like, on the lore that it's so cool and interesting. This movie, there's way too reliant on jump scares, like absurdly reliant on jump scares and all the horror movie cliches that we've seen so many times. And like, yeah, this movie is boring. Excuse me. I'm pretty sure I fell asleep while watching it, or dozed off, which happens quite a lot, actually, even movies I liked, because, you know, like, you sit there, and it's, like, a nice theater, and, like, my theater especially has, like, recliner seats, so, yeah, like, that tends to happen a lot, but sometimes you're just like, how does, like, this even happen? Like, movies like this bad, like, honestly, this is a disposable February horror movie that should have come out in January. That is Winchester for you right there in a nutshell. I'm kind of done talking about it. Let's move on. Alright, the second worst film that I saw this February was Peter Rabbit. Not a film I necessarily hated. Like, this, like, I don't know, I can't really say this film was garbage, honestly. Peter Rabbit, like, he's voiced by James Gordon, who voices High Five in the Emoji Movie. Just, oh my god, I can't believe I mentioned that. Forgive me, please. And yeah, this film, it's like I'm pretty sure more people like this film more than I did, and that's perfectly okay. I don't know. There's just nothing really that memorable about it. Like I remember, yeah, the soundtrack was like a character of its own, I swear. And Rose Byrne, yeah, he was like Beatrix Potter. Like, honestly, I would have like there's like animated parts, like it's a live action film with like CGI rabbits and whatnot. But like Sony Animation Studios, they've had oh my god, they keep just well, I don't even want to know what sort of path they're going down. I mean, last year, like 2016, like was such a terrible year for them with Smurfs and the Emoji Movie and the freaking like the Star, which I heard wasn't that bad. I haven't seen it, but like I heard it wasn't terrible, which good for them, I guess. But still, like they're getting like the Spider-Man movie that's coming out this fall. I don't know how I feel towards the Spider-Man movie just from the trailer, like the new animated film, whatever it's called. I mean, maybe I'll see it, maybe I won't, perhaps. But again, there's nothing much memorable about this film. Like, yeah, I think it does a pretty good job depicting England, because like family comedies like this, like CGI live action, characters from beloved like kids stories, like it's always set in the United States, it's always set in New York City. New York City has to be a setting for the thousandth time, but no, this time it was like England, which makes perfect sense, because the children's book that was based off of was originally from the United Kingdom, and that's awesome. Yeah, this movie, like the humor wasn't like, it wasn't funny, it wasn't like super cute. It was, yeah, again, it wasn't original. I mean, I don't know. Peter Rabbit, again, not a terrible movie by any means. I was just like, it could have been worse. My friend Mark and I, we saw it literally just to see how bad it is. Like, that was our reasoning for seeing it. And walking out, we were just like, it wasn't that bad. Like, it wasn't like terrible by any means. I was just bothered by a lot of things. Let's just end it off with that. So yeah, going into some more positive territory, I will say the second best film that I saw this February was Annihilation. This film, Annihilation, I gave this film a 7 out of 10 stars, and it's one of the few films I've actually, like, the more I think about it more, I'm just like, maybe I should check it out a second time. Maybe not in theaters, of course, but like, maybe I should give it a second watch at some point. Because this film is like, it's very layered and very deep. Like, not a casual viewing by any means. Not, you gotta like sit down and be like, do not. It's like, it's kind of like Arrival in a few, like the way I see it in a few senses. Because you films like this, you can't just sit down and be like, oh, it's a movie. Let's shove popcorn in our faces for 2 hours and just enjoy ourselves and shut off our brains. Yeah, no, Annihilation is not like that. This one's very layered. I mean, the performances are fantastic. Natalie Portman has come a long way since Attack of the Clones, guys. Like, yeah, she really does good in this film, and so does everyone else in this movie. Like, yeah, I thought everyone did fantastic. Isaac Newton was good. Like her like supporting members were good. Like, I was just really curious to find out, like, the world that this is. Like, what the hell is it like? The Rift, not the Rift, but like the place in the Annihilation where they go there, like everything's been genetically enhanced and whatnot. It's like, what is this place? Like, why is it everything here so mutated? And like I was just asking a lot of questions. Like, a film had me asking. This is one of the few instances where I see a movie that had me asking a lot of questions that go unanswered, and I was actually kind of happy about it, because it leaves you wondering, and you want to like explore more, like see what's going more underneath the surface. And not let you know, like, I do definitely have some problems with it, because, it's very, again, this is the deepness and the slow burnerness of it. Like, it was a little off-putting and jarring at times, and it is very graphic. Like, yeah, there's some, like, pretty gruesome stuff that happens in Annihilation, and it's just, like, again, the performances are great. The film looks fantastic. I mean, it's from the director of Ex Machina, which won the Oscar for special effects. Like, this guy's really got a knack for visuals. And, yeah, Annihilation was definitely, as a huge, like, sci-fi fan, I will say this is definitely, like, a worthy entry. Like, a good start to 2018's, like, lineup of sci-fi movies, whatever else is coming out this year in that genre. Not including the superhero movies, because I think you should just count them in their own genre at this point. But, yeah, Annihilation was definitely a film worth seeing. Like, I'm happy I saw it. Alright. you guys probably guessed by now, and this should really not be a surprise to anybody, but the best movie that I saw this February, the first film of 2018 I can say that I loved, and that is Black Panther. Black Panther, this film, of course, this and Infinity War appeared in my top 9 most anticipated movies of 2018 list, and of course Infinity War is number 1. Now my expectations for Infinity War have been raised even higher. This Black Panther is kind of I guess it's kind of the Wonder Woman of MCU, of the MCU, the way I sort of see it, because Wonder Woman was introduced in BVS, and yeah, everyone loved her. She was one of the best parts about that movie. Then she got her own movie a year later, which was praised by both the fans and the critics. And then later that year, another superhero mashup movie with Justice League happened, which wasn't as good as Wonder Woman, but still, divided opinions. But many people will agree that Wonder Woman is a better film than Justice League. I kind of have this fear that the same is going to happen this year, like how Black Panther was introduced in Civil War. And yeah, Civil War is a great movie, and he's one of the reasons why. He was just, such a badass in Civil War, and, we were all super hyped when we found out he was getting his own movie. We see Black Panther now, and it's such an awesome movie. And now, I'm just thinking to myself, oh goodness, is Infinity War going to be better than this? Can Infinity War can Marvel outdo itself again? I have faith that they will. I have faith that I'll love Infinity War more than Black Panther. I hope and pray for that. But Black Panther was honestly, guys, what explaining do I need? I will say the problems I do have with Black Panther are kind of nitpickish. Andy Serkis, spoiler alert, he dies. And then he dies a little too soon, and I was hoping to see more of his character. He's sort of the bad guy of Black Panther, or one of the bad guys at least. Yeah, Killmonger. Michael B. Jordan has had such an interesting history of Marvel, because he was in this film as one of the best villains in MCU history, and he was also in Fantastic Four. Oh my goodness. And yeah, T'Challa, Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther. Oh my gosh, the casting was fabulous, just absolutely wonderful. For once, a film with a mostly black cast has token white characters. Martin Freeman was great in this film, and so was Denai Guerrero. Michonne on The Walking Dead. She's really making a name for herself. I'm very happy for her, as well as practically everyone else in this film. It was just such a great time. The film looked gorgeous. Even though it's a superhero movie, even though Wakanda is a fictional country, it did such a great job portraying a lot of African cultures. And honestly, guys, I've been wanting to see the African savannas ever since I was a little kid, and now I want to see I want to go on a safari even more now, thanks to Black Panther, because this film just depicts Africa and just Black culture gorgeously. And it's a great release date for Black Panther too, because it's February, Black History Month. Makes perfect sense. The action scenes were beautiful. And yeah, the performances, there's really not, again, aside from a few nitpicks, there's really nothing to not like with Black Panther. And again, this is gonna be a really busy year for Marvel with this and Infinity War and Ant-Man and the Wasp, and also Deadpool 2 and Dark Phoenix. This is guys, Marvel, they're taking over the world. Just watch. And yeah, Black Panther, thank you so much. You definitely deserve the first 9 out of 10 stars of 2018, and I just had such a blast watching it, and I really hope you guys did too. Really did. All right, well, thank you guys a lot for watching. That's it. The 4 movies I saw this month from worst to best. And yeah, March, I really hope March is better. Guys, I'm not kidding. I cannot wait for Isle of Dogs. I am so excited for that. Wes Anderson, my man, entertain me. Maybe be the first 10 out of 10 of 2018 or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, you guys are awesome. Have an awesome night. And yeah, goodbye.